Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be reacting to the iOS 14 beta because it did recently come out and I have been meaning to do this video for about a week or two now, so this is something that I'm really excited to show you guys, so let's just get right into it. So iOS 14 is actually pretty different from the iOS that we have now, which is kind of surprising because lately Apple has not been really changing up their iOSs that much. They've been very similar. This one is not like crazy different, but there are a few features that we've never seen before on an iPhone. So I think the biggest thing that people are excited for is the fact that we can customize our home screens. So we are actually able to use widgets now. So what I'm about to do is start screen recording on my phone. By the way, if you haven't seen, I just posted a video. Bullshit, you were standing on my laptop. I just posted a video unboxing the pink sand silicone case as well as the grapefruit silicone case and comparing the two. Right now I have pink sand on and unfortunately I already scratched it on the corner. I don't know if you can see that, which really sucks because I've never like really scratched one of my cases before like this, so we love that. But anyway, I'm gonna start recording and we are going to react to the new iOS 14. The first thing that I noticed is the fact that all of the apps have shifted up a little bit. Like if you look at the bottom where the two dots are, there's a lot more space than there used to be. I will do a what's on my iPhone as soon as I get everything organized because I would love to show you guys like how I set up my widgets and everything. But this is more just playing around and seeing what iOS 14 has to offer. So I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is try to add some widgets to my home screen. Now I do have my laptop next to me to see how everything works. It says you can choose different sizes and arrange them how you would like. Okay, so I'm editing my home screen and as you can see, all of the apps now have a dash instead of an X to delete them. There's a little plus sign on the top left of the screen. You can see all of my widgets and this is crazy because you see like my photos, you see some of my notes. For example, if you want to add the weather widget, you have this option, which is more of like a small square, or you have a bigger one where you can see the whole hourly forecast. Personally, I think I would rather just have the square, so I'm gonna add that. I'm just gonna click it and do add widget, and as you can see, all of my apps have shifted, which is crazy. That is so cool. I'm just gonna put this widget a little more to the side like this, and as you can see, I'm in Charlotte, and it is saying that there is a chance of drizzle, which is so cool to see right as you open your phone. And it is a little rainy outside, so I love this. And I really like how the weather icon kind of changes based on if it's dark out or what the weather is. That is really cool. And already my home screen is looking revitalized. By the way, if you want this wallpaper, I will link it in my description. There's this guy on Twitter that makes amazing Apple wallpapers, so definitely go check him out. Yo, this is so crazy. So actually in the weather app, there is a new forecast feature where you can see by the minute what is gonna happen with the weather. So it says possible drizzle stopping in 27 minutes. That is crazy. So let's keep editing. So I'm gonna hold down and let's do edit home screen and look at our widgets. The next thing I might add, this is so crazy. So I actually make a lot of notes in relation to my crystal website, and as you can see, I have my list of what to do for my crystals, charity donations, for the launch, just things to do, and then as you can see, some YouTube things, and at the bottom it says iOS 14 review. Hi, I'm productive. So I don't need all of that information on my home screen, but I would maybe like a glance. This one is just a note. The next one is more of a folder to see all of the notes in one of your note folders. This one has a list of the titles, and then this one is like basically what you see when you go on the notes app. Just for fun, I want to see the big one, like just to, oh my god. That is so big. That is crazy. Like if you really needed to see all of that information, you absolutely could. Oh my gosh, that is so cool, but I do not need that, so I'm going to delete that. That is so cool to see how much you can really customize. What is a smart stack? Oh, so the smart stack automatically rotates widgets to show the most relevant information throughout the day. So whatever it feels like you need to see, it'll show you. I don't feel like I need that. A cool thing you could add is fitness. widgets. I do have an Apple Watch, but I haven't used it lately because I lost the charger, so I'm waiting for a new one to come in the mail. You can really see your movement or activity at a glance, which is awesome because maybe you don't have your watch on you or something like that. You can see it on your home screen, and I feel like that would be very motivating. So I'm gonna add that little square, and I'm gonna put that more maybe to the side, maybe like that. I don't know. I'm really gonna have to do like a what's on my iPhone for this, but it is really cool to look at. So as you can see, there's no data there, but that is awesome to have if you are very into fitness like I am. So that's another really cool widget you could add. Enough with widgets. There's another thing called the app library, which is basically a better way for your apps to be organized. So if you swipe, so on your last page, if you keep swiping, it'll show you your app library, and all of your apps will automatically be organized for you, which is really cool. This is just a better way for your apps to be organized if you need to see them again at a glance and just navigate them better. So that's just a really cool feature to have. As you can see, it organizes them based on alphabetical order, which is very cool. That is very satisfying. I really like that. And just the fact that there's suggestions like your most used apps, recently added, social, productivity. That is just really cool, and I might take some inspiration off that when I'm going to organize my apps for what's on my iPhone using iOS 14. Now, another really cool thing is that we have compact calls. Now, I would need someone to call me to show this, but it basically does not take up your full screen. You will just have a short notification, kind of like a text saying blah 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 is calling. So I really like that. Now, a really cool feature is picture in picture. So basically you can have like a YouTube video or something on your screen without being on the app. So I'm gonna go into YouTube and I'm gonna go to my page. By the way, subscribe and like the video because why the hell not? It is free. Let's go and look at my AirPods Pro unboxing. But as you can see, if I go out, wait, how do you do it? Okay, so YouTube has not implemented this yet, but they probably will when iOS 14 actually comes out. But it still works for FaceTime calls and things like that right now. So if someone FaceTimed me and I wanted to go to my home screen, I could still see their picture in the bottom corner. And that is really cool because it'll no longer say paused and be that annoying like fuzzy black screen. So I really like that. It's very futuristic and super helpful. So let's take a look at messages. Now, I deleted all my messages just for the cleanliness of this video, but basically you can pin conversations now. So I'm gonna hold down on my contacts, and as you can see, I was sending myself pictures that I took of myself. I'm not self-absorbed at all, but it says down here, pin Sophia Camarda. So I press that, and now my icon is at the very top, and you can see when I'm typing. So I'm gonna go on my computer and type and see if that shows up. Hi, how are you? It's not showing me typing, but why isn't it showing? Okay, it's not showing. I'm chaotic. It's not showing the preview because it's automatically opening it on my computer, but you get the point. Like, it has cool animations that show when people are typing and what they have to say. I love how I have the same hairstyle in this picture as I do now. We love repeating outfits on this channel. Suddenly hair is an outfit. This video really is trash. Okay, there's also a lot of new things with group messaging. I can't show you that right now, but there are new mentions in group messages. You can see when people are typing and things like that. So there's a lot of other updates that I did talk about in my Apple keynote recap that I will link here. So if you want a really technical review and recap of what is coming in iOS 14, you can go watch that. Unless you are someone who unboxes iPhones every year like a freaking psychopath, you probably don't get a new phone every year. So software updates are really good for making your phone feel fresh again. So I think the biggest change is going to be the widgets. I'm really excited to show you guys how I set up my phone. I wish I had more to show you feature-wise, but it's kind of those things that are like not a huge visual change, but there's just a lot of new little features. For example, the upgraded maps with the bicycling and the privacy updates. They've got new CarPlay. I do a whole video on it, so I'm not gonna go too deep. But my first impression so far is that I'm very excited about this new update because I really love the fact that for once my phone actually feels very fresh, because if you think about it, we have never been able to change our home screen this way. And I know everyone who like doesn't f with Apple is gonna be like, oh my god, they're copying Samsung. I don't care what you guys say, I feel like Samsung is the blueprint. Like, Apple goes and perfects everything. So I love the way that this is all looking right now. I just really like the fact that it feels fresh. Like, Apple isn't really the type to let us customize our phones too much, so this is very exciting to see. And I really do think that the new messaging features and things like that are gonna be super helpful. I love how Dolce decides to eat now. Like, it is literally 9:30 and now she decides to eat. Like, girl, and why do you chew so loud? Like, get it together. This video is so chaotic. Like, I'm sorry. If you came here for actual good content, like, you must be new. Anyway, I really like this, and I've learned from this video that I'm gonna have to sit and like really organize my phone and do a what's on my iPhone very soon, because you guys are very curious how I'm gonna set it up with the widgets. I know this was a video more about the widgets, but I just really think that's the main thing making people so excited for this new iOS. I would really love to see them change the entire like aesthetic of their phones. Interface wise, like, do you guys remember? I think it was like 2016 or 17 when they came out with, I think it was iOS 10 or 11, and like the fonts were different, the sounds were different. Like, that's what I'm after. So I would have loved to see that as well, but this is still really cool, and I'm glad that it's something new. And I cannot wait to see how it all looks on the new iPhone 12, which, by the way, I heard that the 12 Max this year is very big, like bigger than this phone, which is already the 11 Pro Max. So I'm very excited to do that unboxing. Stay tuned. This turned into like such a chat. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Did you download the iOS 14 beta? Are you gonna wait? What are your thoughts? Are you excited for it? Let me know your comments. Anyway, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys are satisfied, and if not, go play Animal Crossing or something. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.